How's it, everybody? This is the Erroneous One, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts. Basically, welcome back to the channel. It's been a rough 2 months for me, so I figured we kind of talk about that a little bit because, you know, obviously I disappeared for a while. Been kind of running around on social media, but on the whole, I've been out and about doing the things. So basically, just to, you know, to keep the channel abreast of things and everything, or to keep you guys who view me abreast of things. Back in January, towards the end of January, roughly, I was let go from my job along with like the holiday workers for the most part, which was kind of a blow. It was kind of a surprise for the most part. Companies are restructuring and changing how they're doing things, and unfortunately, cutbacks are part of that. And I was apparently on the cutbacks list there. Kind of sucks, obviously, but it's okay. We're doing better now. We're doing pretty good about this kind of stuff at the moment. But basically, you know, I took the month to kind of like, you know, sit back and assess where I was, you know, outside of just gaming, you know, just basically in life. And we did that. We did pretty good with that one. I've been focusing on my schoolwork a lot more. Right now, the job hunt is going, putting out applications for new jobs, and in the way it's gonna be a good thing because it is gonna get me out of retail and into something that I actually want to do. You know, with my computer degree. So it was a blessing in disguise. Abrupt, very abrupt. But pretty good on the whole. In the end, it'll work out. But because of that, I was busy with life. You know, I wasn't able to do very many videos. I didn't really have the energy or even the inclination to do videos, honestly. Because at first I was just like, kind of in shock that it happened so quickly. And then after that, I was going like, okay, well, I need to do things now to make sure that obviously I can pay bills. Part of paying bills, of course, and without having a source of income coming in like I used to, is not spending on gacha games, which has been it's been an interesting time period so far. I haven't really been doing much in the game either, honestly. I didn't have the energy and to do it, and I didn't have the inclination to even want to play for the most part. But that month and a half off of it, kind of like, it's been good on the whole too as well. It kind of makes you sit back and kind of see where I want to go with cucks and even games like Dokkan and such. And the whole is being like, you know, at the moment I can't spend money on them. It's just the way it is. Like right now I just can't. But it's been pretty good on the whole so far. I did pretty good with logging in with Jules and everything. Because I mean, for the most part, I just logged in, did a few daily things, got like the daily Jules brought up there and everything, and then kind of came in and you know, did small things here and there. I didn't really do much. This is the first time I've actually had an inclination to do things, and honestly, my force of habit on there was like to not really do anything on the game on video because I didn't really feel like it, but that's obviously changing now. I did a few polls here and there with the free jewels we've had throughout, because like I had like a month and a half of jewels backed up to go do things with. So I got like a Lightning Mercy from the FFRK medals and everything, and we'll talk about that in a different video. But I didn't really do much of the game on here. The most thing I think I put on in the past, like, again, month and a half was that Dokkan video for Stones when Gogeta Blue came out. But basically, I'm gonna try and be more active again. I'm feeling better again. You know, I got things coming out there, going through there, looking for jobs and everything. I have schoolwork is going pretty decently. It's once again reiterating the fact that I'm not going to be a programmer at all. One of my classes this semester is a Access. Basically, it's the SQL coding, for anybody who knows what that is. But basically, it's Microsoft Access, but as opposed to using the Microsoft Access system, it is the coding portion only of it. Basically, you do all the tables and the columns and the rows and the records and everything via coding commands and such. Which for me has not been the best of times. It's very meticulous and very particular. And most programs don't even do that anymore. Like, most programs, for the most part, are taking like the coding portion out of things like that, which is good and bad. For those of you who do coding and it's know like programming line and programming codes like that, awesome for you guys. I have a lot of respect for you guys who can do that. It's just not for me. But that's been taking a lot of my time and everything. But we're back. We're getting back in the groove of things. We're feeling pretty good about things, and I just want to give you guys an update on what's going on. This is gonna be kind of a short video on the whole. Again, it's like a channel update video for the most part, but I kind of want to put something out there because it's been a while, and you know, I'm coming back. I'm not doing videos anymore. I think the biggest piece of channel news for you guys, for the most part, coming down this far, is I am not doing streaming on YouTube anymore. For many reasons. For many reasons. First off, being that YouTube is YouTube is seeming to drive out their content creators for the most part in a lot of aspects of what they're doing now with their algorithms and how they're, you know, justifying monetizing videos and just, you know, things like that. It's been a hassle and a half for certain things, and a lot of content creators on YouTube have gotten the shaft from YouTube. If you guys keep track of it, for instance, Smelly Octopus, his voice again got his videos got copyright content striked because of his voice, for instance, and that wasn't anything on his end. And the person whose voice they thought that he was copyrighting and everything even went and immediately like said no, it's fine, it wasn't him, you know, he wasn't copying or anything. That was cool of them, but it's the fact that YouTube's algorithms are actually doing that kind of stuff now. It's ridiculous. The most recent batch of stupidity that YouTube has been doing has been with metalcore. Metal was one of the first dudes I watched for like cucks content. It was Jonathan Snow, I think, was the first one I watched for cucks content. I mean at the very, very start. They're like the guys I saw first. It was him and it was metalcore. Those are the two that I saw first, before anybody else came about. And they're the two of them that kind of got me into wanting to do my own videos. Jonathan, in particular, was the one who answered questions for me. Like the very, very first questions, like how do I get things set up? What kind of programs are you using to do this? All that fun stuff. And then of course Metal came in there and helped me out there too as well. And then of course we got Smelly Octopus, we got Lost Predictions, we got Damo and his awesome self. You know, we got a bunch of other guys too. And I met a lot of cool guys through it. So YouTube has been good for that. You know, people like Proper Artist, basically the entire podcast career from, you know, Proper Artist, Badger EX, Lost, Iceberg, Damo, Kevin Spinebreaker, you know, all those guys I talked to and everything now I got because of doing content on YouTube, which is good. But YouTube like just royally screwed over metalcore, for instance, like with his streams. He had a lot of issues with that, and I'm not gonna get into like the full blown thing with that one. But basically he didn't do anything wrong for the most part, like at all. It was something that it's always been happening, and YouTube's algorithms are just like, oh, you know what, we don't like this anymore, so you're now banned from streaming. Like they actually cut out his streams entirely on YouTube, which is where he gets most of his viewership is from YouTube. That's where people know him from. Doing videos and everything is on YouTube, and he's been streaming on Twitch and everything, which is great. And I wholly endorse that. But you know, it's kind of hard to get the word out there for the most part when like it's hard basically transferring viewership from one platform to another in a lot of ways. Some people are very stuck in their ways for like, you know, I only want to do, or I only want to consume content on one platform. I want to stick on YouTube. I want to stick on Twitch. I want to stick on Mixer. Whatever you are doing is where they kind of want to go with that. So it's kind of hard, but I do want to do that. So here's what's going to happen now on the video, on my channel, for instance. My channel is still going to be up and running. I'm still going to be putting out content for you guys, and it's coming back out regularly once again. But I'm going to be doing content only on videos on YouTube now. Kind of like the same MO for the most part. Primarily we're going to be focusing on Cucks and on Dokkan Battle. Are going to be two mobile games I'll be playing for the most part, and then console games too. I recently did my first stream on console games. I got my PS4 hooked up, and I was just running completion achievements on a fragmentary passage from 0.2, and that went pretty well actually. It was my first Twitch stream, and it did pretty good. But for streaming, I'm now going to be going on Twitch only for streaming. So all my streams now are going to be on Twitch. I'm going to leave the new link there down below in the comment section, so you guys can follow me there if you guys want to follow me there. It'd be great. I obviously greatly appreciate it. I definitely want you guys to come by for streams, not only YouTube, but now on Twitch. And Twitch is actually a lot more content creator friendly, I'm coming to find. There's so many things you can do on Twitch. I'm still getting things set up on Twitch a little bit, you know, like the bots and everything, and so on and so forth. But we got the chat hooked up to Twitch now and everything. We got followers and everything hooked up on Twitch and everything. And as the Twitch section grows, I'll do my best for adding in things like more bots, emoticons and everything, and get those loaded up and ready to go, because it's becoming a better thing on Twitch. And I'm also talking to some people too. Damo has been a great dude. Proper Artist has been a great dude. Lost, they've all been awesome dudes answering questions that I have on Twitch and everything, and how how that kind of stuff, like, you know, links up and so on and so forth, and we'll keep it up that way. But basically, that's what's going to happen now. I'm going to be putting into more Twitch streaming and more constant streams now, especially now that I have my PS4 and everything, all that fun stuff hooked up and ready to go for streaming on consoles now and everything. And I have my new, so basically in front of me now, I also have a brand new monitor that I got back in December for Christmas. I have a nice 27-inch monitor right here in front of me now, which is nice. And then I have my 22-inch to my right. But basically, it also gives me a much better screen size view to play console games. I can see the game a little better, clearer here and everything, which is going to be pretty cool, I think. I am definitely looking forward to that. We're going to see how it goes. So far, it looks like it's going to go pretty well. We'll have to get things a little more hooked up, a little more user-friendly there for the most part. I did notice that parts of, when I was streaming parts of the PS4 on there, I was looking at the stream through OBS and everything, and there is a delay in the screen right here on here, and then from the system itself up there, obviously. So there are a few things I was playing the game that I was getting killed by because I couldn't actually dodge them, or I was reacting too late because I was watching the screen appear and it happened, you know, before that. So I'll get that fixed up and everything, make it a little more streamlined and such. I'll probably just actually end up plugging the PS4 into the computer directly, more than likely, and just like then having Elgato plugged into the PC and just kind of link it that way, more than likely. But we'll see how that pans out and everything. But yeah, that's basically what's been going on. That's what the big channel is. Again, the big channel is like Twitch. Please come follow me on Twitch. You guys have been great supporting me over the years here on YouTube, and I would greatly appreciate the support moving over to Twitch for streams as well. And we'll get all that fun stuff hooked up and ready to go. But I just want you guys know that I am still alive. I'm still doing things. I'm back in the river doing things. I'll put a video out after this covering some of the new stuff for Kingdom Hearts and everything, because lots of stuff has happened for Cucks, and I do kind of want to talk about that and, you know, see how the game's changed a little bit, because a lot has changed. But that's gonna be it. I'm gonna stop rambling now. Again, I'm alive, guys. Thank you again for all the support throughout the time I was gone. Basically, over the years, I've been doing the YouTube content stuff and everything. Thank you guys for always putting up with me, for watching my videos, and for supporting me. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll keep you guys abreast on, like, you know, what's going on with like schoolwork and like the job search and everything, and we'll see how that all ends up going and such. But again, guys, thank you so much for all your guys' help. I'm your this one, and I will see you guys in the next one. See you guys.